Good morning, CG. I'm Claire.
And I'm Nikhil.
And this is your CGTV broadcast for Friday, December 13th.
For the past 2 years, CG has been working on a building project to expand our school. This new building is called the Academic Pavilion, and it includes 18 new classrooms, cafeteria space, and office space. Aubrey LeMasters, Elle Justice, and Maddie Guilfoy have the story.
Hey Trojans, we all know you've been wondering what's going on over here. So we're going to give you a top to bottom look at the new Academic Pavilion. First we got to check out the roof.
So over here we have 18 classrooms. 2 of those have been dedicated for JROTC, and the other classrooms we're going to allocate to other teachers in our building.
With every classroom having a window, it brings out natural daylight into the classrooms. The new building will also include a new additional space for teachers and employees.
So here we're on the 3rd floor. Each floor in the Academic Pavilion has 6 classrooms. As you heard earlier, all of them have natural daylight, and they will host a variety of courses over here, and looking forward to starting them in the fall of 2025. So right now we are standing in room 334, what was once room 334, where Mrs. Fruits was, but it will now become the hallway from the 3rd floor into our new Academic Pavilion.
This will be our new secondary eating space. As Center Grove continues to grow, we will start eating here and transition out of the HO and into the cafeteria and this lunchroom.
So over here in the new cafeteria space, everyone wants to know who's going to eat here. It's actually going to be determined by the students. I would imagine those who have classes that are close to this side will eat over here, and those that are on the other side of the building will choose to eat in the cafeteria.
Not only on the ground is there a new eating space, as you come up the stairs, there's a 2nd floor full of new seating options for the students to eat at. Right behind me is where all the bus riders will come into the school.
And as we shared earlier, there are 18 classrooms over here, 6 on each floor, and it's still a very active construction space.
Thanks, Mr. Short. Back to the studio.
The Academic Pavilion is scheduled to be complete by fall of 2025.
As the building continues to expand, so does the boys basketball team. The team added returning seniors Caden Jones and Aiden Caldwell to the varsity roster. Ben Baranko and Mason Lee bring us more on the 2 players' basketball career.
Caden Jones and Aiden Caldwell played basketball their freshman years, so it seems completely normal that they would be embarking on their senior seasons. Except last year, the boys basketball team had 0 juniors. Jones and Caldwell haven't played basketball in 2 years.
The biggest reason why I stopped was because I was so focused on baseball at the time. And when I was younger, I was dead set on trying to play baseball in college. And I thought the only way was to not play basketball. Obviously that's not right. I was just immature when I was younger, but that's the main reason.
I think at the time I wanted a job, wanted to make more time for a job. Kind of was just losing love for the game. That was just on my own though, nothing about anybody else, but I just wanted more time to do more things and see if I could do anything else that I love or find anything else that I like to do.
Love for the sport, as well as fear of missed opportunities, are reasons for Jones and Caldwell returning for their senior seasons.
Just the fact of I had freshman year I had so much fun playing basketball, and then when I stopped playing, I never obviously I didn't play for the high school and an organized basketball game, but I never really stopped playing basketball. I still would always play with my friends and just go find games and stuff like that, and I kind of just wanted to play and was a little nervous to ask, but then I was I just knew that I wouldn't get the opportunity again, and I just wanted to come back and play.
Settling into the routine of a high school sport presents a unique set of challenges, especially for the returning seniors.
The biggest challenge was, I think, getting back into the routine of things, getting up for early practices, conditioning, just having a ball in my hand and having to put in work every day on my own outside of practice.
The Trojans will be in action this Saturday against St. Xavier.
Thanks, guys. Tomorrow, the basketball team faces the 5-0 St. Xavier's Bombers in Cincinnati, Ohio.
With finals next week, the schedule for Monday through Friday has been changed, including Tuesday the 17th being a pink day. Kay Oberza brings you an overview on the final schedule for next week.
Center Grove High School has decided to change the schedule for finals this year. While there have been several different opinions on this change, Mrs. Ferguson gives us her perspective on it.
We changed the schedule for a couple of reasons. The one being that it seems like there are a lot of students that aren't using that time for tests, because so many classes have tests or projects that are done ahead of time that time wasn't needed, so it was just wasted. And then I'd say the second thing is to just help streamline where students are. It's really hard to keep track of attendance that day or those test days when people are coming and going. So trying to streamline it so it's a more efficient process for our kids, and also hopefully reduce the amount of stress that we're giving people for finals.
Mrs. Ferguson, along with the other teachers, want to see the students do well and allow them to have a path to success. Ms. Munn, a teacher in the math department, gives us her view on the new schedule.
I'm hopeful that this new schedule will help the students improve. That's definitely the goal. I think that it'll be nice because your days won't be so drawn out and choppy with like sitting in so many study halls every other period, and kind of just like crank them out, and then you'll have time to study. So I think it should be very helpful. That's the hope.
For more information on the schedule, talk to the Center Grove administrators. Back to the studio.
Thanks, Kate. As we get closer to the end of the semester, we start to focus more on finals. Sometimes it is hard to find ways to study, prepare, and balance your time wisely. Prabdeep Bangu interviews students on their tips and strategies for the exams.
With finals right around the corner, students are finding their own ways to prepare and study. Emily Allen tells us her strategies.
I make a schedule, I do the example problems given, I do any study guides, because you have to know when to study certain things. Like say you have a chemistry final on Monday, but on Tuesday you have an English final. You shouldn't study your English final on Sunday. You study for your chem final.
Next we have Brooklyn Wilkins, who tells us how reviewing past material helps her.
I review past notes and take practice tests because I think it's important, because you want to show what you know on these finals. It helps me prepare for the length of the final and what's going to be on there.
Studying for finals can be challenging, but every student has their own way of tackling it. Having a plan can make all the difference. Back to the studio.
Thanks, Prabdeep. Hey, Claire, do you think you're smarter than a 5th grader?
I hope so.
Well, I think most students at CG would agree. Mason Lee and Taylor Townley bring us the newest edition of Trojan Talk, asking students knowledge that most 5th graders would be expected to know.
Hey CG, it's Taylor.
And Mason.
Today we're going to be asking students if they're smarter than a 5th grader.
What type of animal is a frog?
An amphibian.
You got it correct.
Who invented electricity? Isaac Newton. That is incorrect. We were looking for Benjamin Franklin. What is the perimeter of a rectangle with a length of 5 and a width of 3?
16.
That's correct.
Who is the first person to walk on the moon?
Neil Armstrong.
Correct. What is the largest planet in our solar system?
Jupiter.
Yep, you got it correct.
How many bones are there in the human body? Probably like 100? That's incorrect. We were looking for 206.
What is the boiling point of water?
Like Fahrenheit or Celsius?
Celsius.
Is it 100 degrees?
That is correct. What is a chemical formula for salt?
NaCH4. NaCl.
That is correct. NaCl is the correct answer.
What is a group of fish called? A pod. A school. That's correct. School is the right answer.
What do you call the process of a caterpillar becoming a butterfly?
Butterfly.
No, you were looking for metamorphosis.
Yeah, no 5th grader knows.
What is the most common gas in the Earth's atmosphere?
Common gas?
Is it oxygen? That's incorrect.
Is it carbon dioxide?
Also incorrect. One more guess? Incorrect. It was nitrogen. What is the longest river in the United States?
The Nile River.
The Mississippi? That's incorrect. It was the Missouri River.
What is the main gas responsible for the greenhouse effect?
Carbon dioxide.
That is correct.
What is the plural form of deer? Deers. That's incorrect. We were looking for deer.
What type of animal is a Komodo dragon?
Earth.
We were looking for lizard.
Oh, I'm right.
What planet is known as the red planet? Oh my god, Mars. That's correct.
Who invented the telephone?
Benjamin Franklin.
It was Alexander Graham Bell.
What is the most spoken language in Brazil?
Portuguese. Portuguese.
Portuguese is correct.
Thanks for playing CG. Come back next week for Christmas videos.
Thanks, guys. Follow us on Instagram at Trojan Year Sports or visit our website at trojanyear.com.
Bye.
Bye.